লাল বল কিতা লাগি
Lions.
বল একটু ক্যাচ প্র্যাকটিস কর হালকা দুইজনে হালকা এক হাত দে জাস্ট করলে পেয়ার করে ভাই এক হাত ধরে পেয়ার না দাদা একটা পেয়ার নেন আপনার বল প্র্যাকটিস কর দুইজন করে আপনি আমার সাথে পিছে তো দেখো এটা একটু দেখতে ভালো লাগে বাবা কেউ কারো কোনো
ভাই রোলার আছে
হ্যাঁ
রোলার কম রোলার
রোলার আছে হ্যাঁ দেখো আমার এই কাজ করবে ওটা আমার
সরি এটা তো কুমারটা এটা তো নিচ্ছে জানি মাঠে আছে দূরের গো ওই রাস্তাটা মনে হয় রেস্ট আছে
গাড়ি এক হাতে করে এক হাত পিছনে রাখে রোহিতা
আল্লে রোহিত ভাই ডং তামাশা কইরন কি একদম ওয়া লাগে ভাই ভালো লাগে
দূরে যাইতেছে ব্যাটিং এ বলে চল প্র্যাকটিস বল থামতো স্যার প্র্যাকটিস করে কুশু ব্রেক দিয়ে একবারে তাহলে বোলিং কে দাদা বলটা দে হ্যাঁ দাদা নেমে গিয়ে দিতে তো কেত ভাই এদিকে আসেন প্র্যাকটিস করেন দেখো মনে বলতে
Just need to check the field for the
Yeah.
building. এদিকে যা
সামনে দিকে আগে
ওকে Akan
ये भाई उसमें क्या प्रैक्टिस कर बैठा
बैठ दे ना always
अरे बॉडी मूवमेंट कर दादा नीचे
तो कोई अंडर এটা মার তো
हमारे कोई तो है अपना
এইবা মার আপনি এই মার এই কই বলে রোহিত ভাই যান
टीम लीड देखो কি বললা
টিম দিতে
टीम दे दी हल्का सामने भाई टीम लीड चेक करबो
সরি
একদম করলে আগে কিছু দেখি না কলকাতা একজন শুরুই করছে পরে ম্যাচ আমি দেখি কার কিরম যায় দেখতে নতুন বলার সুইং আসবে
Time is over. That he used to be.
But I saw you in my yoga. You had this power record.
But how old are you now?
That's my story.
Yeah, well, yeah. Down to 40, I guess.
পানির বোতল দিয়েন ভাই
গ্রীষে যে মাইটে মারছে এখানের ছেলে আর গ্রীষ আমার প্র্যাকটিস করছে আগে ছিল বাচ্চা বাইরে ছিল না গৌতম করতো লইলাম কি রেগুলার যেত ডিস্ট্রিবিউটর মাঠে এসে কাপড় মাঠে আছে মারছি নিয়ে 4 বছরের
এই দেখছি সবাই রাখবেন সবাই ওই সাইড থেকে ওরা এই সাইড থেকে আমি
Somebody best wishes to his wife. Apparently loves cricket. And to Rudy
ভাই আপনার স্পিচ আমি দিয়ে
ভাইয়া বড় দলের সাথে ভালো করতে হবে হ্যাঁ অটোমেটিক আমরা কম বেশ করব তোমাকে ভালো লাগলে চ্যাট এই ইয়া বাইজিত ভাই এই বেল অডিশন ফায়ার আসলে কি ছিল রাত তো খায়া
জিজ্ঞাসা করে রাতে ঘুমাইছে কিনা
বলু ভাই কত টাকা দিল বলু ভাই কোন জায়গায় এই যে হেলমেটটা দেখতেছো না হেলমেটটা নিয়ে দৌড়াদৌড়ি তুমি ওই ই না করে রাখো না রেস্ট না করে
Sit there, then just don't stand up. Otherwise, if you get hit, take it about 5 meters and then
বলটা রাখেন বল বল দিয়ে দেবে ভাই বলটা রাখেন
সুজন স্যার ওই এক ওভার খেলা দেখেই উঠে গেছে বুঝছেন ওর মধ্যে বলছে ব্যাটসম্যানটাকে নেক্সট রাউন্ডে নিয়ে আসবে।
Ah, now I heard something. Just
Could you say something?
crackled in my ear. Testing, testing,
Yeah, now the LEDs are lighting.
testing, testing. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah,
Which button was it?
this one.
A slightly delayed morning here from the Caravan National Cricket Ground, as a few technical issues in this first commentated game of the season. But welcome to all viewers to the Finnish Premier League. Bengal Tigers, Thundercats against the Empire Lions this morning, and news from the toss was that Empire won the toss and decided to bat. We've seen a wicket down in the first over. Score currently at 13 for the loss of 1 wicket, which was Jordan O'Brien out to pull shot, picking out the man at deep cow corner, just inside the boundary in the first over. He departed for 9 runs. MD Humayun Kabir bowling from the water tower end for his second over of the morning. Nathan Collins then nicking behind with the score on 21, so 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. Mohan remains not out 4 from 9, and that's the first wicket of the morning for Belayat Khan. So a little bit of a shaky start. Skipper Salonen coming in at 4 for Empire this morning. Run rate just going at 6.3, so a little bit of a slower start than in their first game of the season. Still in the power play for 6 overs, so we're in the 4th. And Salonen faces his first ball. Drives that one just about good point, no run. A little bit of an overcast, cloudy morning here in Kerava this morning. Could be a tad warmer. But it is what it is. Kerava ground looking magnificent as usual this time of the year. As Khan is in again. Salonen has a drive with that one straight through the keeper. Salonen again facing. Full of ball. No run, that's 3 dots. On the run here for Khan, keeping it tight, bowling straight. Not pacey, but causing problems this morning. And again, Salonen again. Same shot as the ball before last. Same result, straight through the keeper. That's the end of the over. Good over. 4 overs gone. 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. So just to run through the 11s this morning. We have Empire Lions, who won the toss, batting first. The 11 for them today: Jordan O'Brien, Nathan Collins, Aravind Mohan, Nicholas Salonen, Mahesh Tambe, Amjad Sher, Ahazan Majid, Dhruvan Singh, Parma, Avashesh Kumar, Mantiram, Sankara Dival, Raz Mohammed, and 12th man Christian Hickey. And the Thundercats, as we just see a change of bowling from the water tower and the Rifat, it is, that's taking the 5th. The Thundercats 11 for today: skipper Bazid Islam, Habib Khan, MD Afzal Hussain, MD Belayat Khan, MD Humayun Kabir, MD Mahedi Hassan Rifat, who is now just bowling, Mohammed Asaduzzaman, Mohiuddin Al-Balal, Ruhit Paul, Shahid Alam, Tonmoy Kumar Sahar, and 12th man Fardush Bapi, and 13th man SM Khurshid Alam. as Rifat comes in for the second ball, and that's catches Salonen high on the pad, just going down. A little bit of juice in the wicket this morning. We have some overnight rain. Clear now. Just looking at the forecast for the day, just to put the mockers on it. Let's see how it looks. It looks like we're going to have a clear one. Warming up, fortunately, as well. 14, 15, 16 degrees this afternoon. Some sunshine, maybe. Salonen gets away with that one there. Just dropped short of the single slip fielder. He'll come through for a single, get himself off the mark. Not quite sure why that slip is so deep for a bowler of this pace, but anyway. After the event, although I should have spotted that already and said it earlier, but anyway. First commentary for us this season as well. There we go. Rifat into Mahan, who picks that one up, and there's nobody out. That's one bounce straight into the boundary fence, 4 runs. Lovely pick up from Maravind. Dispatched. And with the bounce over the fence, not into the fence, beg your pardon. So there's a bit of a ditch fetch here, which will mean that the ball will be a little bit wetter than it was when it left the bowler's hand. So 4.4 overs gone, run rate just shy of 6, 5.79 in over, 27 for the loss of 2. A welcome boundary then for Mohan. Move himself along to 9 from 11. Slip fielder has come up slightly. Just dabbed down into the leg side, and they come through for an easy single. No question there. So the 5th of 6 overs in the power play. Interesting to see. There's just been a change now of fielder with the 1-4 going over deep mid. The deep mid has gone out as a result of that. Salonen plays that one straight to a wide mid off, who fumbles slightly and misses the direct throw. And it shall be MD Belayat Khan, number 98, to continue for his 3rd over from the residential end into Salonen, who makes contact this time. Just plays that one out to mid wicket on the ring for a single. Takes him along to 2, and the score to 30 for the loss of 2 wickets. Brings Mohan back on strike. Just played back towards the bowler. Flight path looks like it's taking us over the ground this morning, so we shall have plenty of airliners to deal with. Mohan just guiding that one nicely. Juicy outfield, will it go all the way? Looks like the fielder may catch it. Doesn't catch it. That's 4 runs. Lovely shot again from Mohan. Classy clip just backward of square. As soon as it was past the fielder, on any other day it would have zipped to the boundary, but with morning overnight rain, morning dampness out in the outfield, just gave the fielder a chance to get it, but still didn't manage to cut it off. And again facing that one, who threw again for a single to the left hand of the mid-wicket fielder. Easy one. Goes through the fielder as man's coming round. This is a sweep, and they decide not to come back for another, but would have been another on there if they'd actually gone about it with a little bit more intent. But anyway, as it is, it shall be Mohan to face the final ball of the power play from Belayat Khan. Hit straight to the cover fielder, and quite rightly Mohan sending back skipper Salonen. No run. That brings us to the end of the 6th, so the power play finishes on 36 for 2, exactly 6 and over. Figures there: Humayun Kabir's first 2 overs 1 for 13, Belayat Khan 3 overs 1 for 14. He'll be pleased with those figures, and 1 so far for Hassan Refat, going for 8. Fall of wickets, 9 for the loss of O'Brien, 21 for the loss of Collins. So even I can do the maths on 6 overs, 6 and over, 36. That'll be Bengal Tigers power play, absolutely, from this situation. So it'll be interesting now to see changes to the field. Doesn't look as though we've got too many. We've got the man out on the boundary rope at cow corner and deep third man. Nobody else has been moved outside of the ring currently. Salonen just keeps that one out for no run. Refat to continue, taking his 2nd over from the water tower end. Salonen yet to really get going this morning. Hits that one straight at the fielder, who managed to fumble. So there's an easy single at the end of the day. Sharper fielding there would have been perhaps interesting at the non-striker's end. As it is, they came through for 1, brings Mohan back on to strike. Still not really any major changes to the field. No fielders still outside the ring, other than the 2 that were outside the ring in the power play, as Refat's into Mohan. Full ball. Just managed to get that one out, dig that one out, squirts to backward fine leg, backward square leg even. As a dozeman, I think it is, it's at square leg. And that one is slashed away by Salonen for 4 over cover. Not totally convincing, but got enough bat on it. Manages to get that one past the ball and come through for a single. Moves the score along to 43. 7 off this one so far. So, depending on how the last ball goes from Mohan, see whether the Empire batters are looking to get some energy into this innings. Certainly is. One bounce into the fence. Mohan playing that one over cover. Dispatched. Almost with disdain. 47 for the loss of 2 at the end of 7. So 11 off that one. Moving Mohan along to 20 from 18. Salonen skipper for today. 10 off 13 balls. Looks like we're going to have a change of bowling. Shahid Alam bowls some spin, first spin of the morning. Number 3 from the residential end. And it will be 42 Salonen to face. A little bit slow here, Thundercats. Let's keep an eye on their over rates. I'm not sure where they're at the moment, but certainly been plenty of time since we finished the last over to get this one going. But anyway, Alam it is. Salonen plays and misses. Straight through the keeper. This time that one's played out to the man at deep mid wicket, just a single. So it's like a few changes to the field. They've now got 4 fielders out. We have a deep long off, deep long on. Salonen gets hold of that one, and that's 6 straight over the long on fielder. Super shot from Nick Salonen. Takes him along to 21. Alam so far has gone for 12 off this over. And again, that was an easy single to the left of extra cover fielder just inside the ring. Have to be tight of these ring fielders if they're going to cut off those singles, either side of them, and there's an easy one all morning. 60 for 2 at the end of the 8th, so 13 off that one. Mohan 21 from 19. And Salonen 22 from 18, so pretty much going along at the same pace, these two. Run rate up to 7.5 from 8 overs. And looks another bowling change. Spin Habib Khan, number 15, from the water tower end. And it's Salonen again who'll continue to face, having taken a single off the last. And has a swing at that one. Nothing on it, straight through the keeper. Gets that one past the fielder. And they're going going to chase, but no, they won't reach it. That's 4. Salonen through backward. Salonen moving along to 26. And it is Habib Khan to continue. Just a little shuffling run and hit that one again to the right hand of the backward point fielder. Easy single. Moves Mohan back on to strike. And pretty much plays that one in the same, just slightly to the right of the boundary boards for Mohan. Takes another 4. Just in between the two backward fielders on the offside. And runs away. The boundary still, even though the outfield is still a tad damp from overnight rain, it's still running away quickly enough. Here at the Caravan National Ground, it looks like we've got some blue skies coming over. Hopefully that'll come over then for the rest of the day after this cloudy start. That's a short. Oh, gets away with one there. Mohan, eyes lit up, and he was thinking of putting that one into the clubhouse, I think, but missed it. Goes down as a dot. This one just bottom edge through to the fielder at, well, basically a deep slip position. That's the end of the over. 69 for the loss of 2 at the end of 9. So just 9 off that one. So it'll be alarm to continue to Salonen, newly appointed vice captain of the Finnish Bears national side, and he plays that one out past the left hand of the cover fielder on the ring. There's a sweeper out, so just a single. Returns that back to the bowler. Salonen moves on to 28 from 22. Mohan currently 25 from the same number of deliveries. Number 3, alarm to continue, and that's a bit short and wide as well. Mine will, again, as the same type of delivery in the previous over from a spinner, short and wide. I was hoping to dispatch that one. It's short enough and plays that one wide of the right hand this time, and the long off field has come round, but he won't manage to cut off the second. Easy 2 at the end of the day. Lovely classy stroke there from Mohan all along the ground. Easily beats the fielder, who's about 10 yards in on the ring, just being moved now by the skipper, coming slightly straighter to Mohan, and then the backward point fielder that's the single off the last one. 74 for 2, leg by. Mohan again. This one hit just to the point. Fielder who doesn't take a clean take. And there's an easy single. Bring us to the halfway point, the end of 10. 82 for the loss of 2. That's another 13 run over. So Alarm going for 25 and off his 2 overs. A couple more extras in that over, and we'll just have a pause in proceedings for a drinks break as that little bit of blue sky gradually makes its way in our direction. 2 batters here currently in the Finnish national squad, both Mohan and Salonen. Salonen, the vice captain, I think, as I mentioned earlier, newly elected to that position. We have a and we'll see bowling change from the water tower end. The old master Tom Moy Saha, ex-national team player himself back in the day. Power pack waistband, apparently, as he referred to it as before the game. In other words, a little bit of middle-aged girth, should we say that, politely, as we're always polite from the Cricket Finland commentary box here at Kerava National Ground, number 18. Tom Moy. Right arm medium, normally with a bit of a zigzag shuffle at the start of his run-up. And he shall be bowling his first to Arvind Kumar Mohan, 28 from 25. Salonen has moved on to 35 from 24. Mohan then plays that one out, squirts that one out to mid-wicket just inside the ring, and they'll come through for a single. Salonen back on strike. Just a little bit of a shuffle of the field. There's fielder coming in at... no, he's not coming in, he's going out. He's going out the backward third man. Got deep extra cover and deep cover, and that's straight to the man in the ring at covers. There's no run there. Just 62 from 42, this partnership so far. These two came together at 29, the loss of the 2 wickets. Good length again from Saha, and there's no run. Deep mid-wicket, out on the boundary. We've got a long on, out on the boundary. Wide long off, almost extra cover. And a sweeper. He top edges that. Has he got enough on it? No, I don't think he has. Man under it. Oh, and he managed to drop it. There's a life for Salonen. Got away with one there, Salonen. Top edge that. The fielder in the deep, right underneath it, but still managed to shell it. So, a chance on 35. Takes 2 off the drop, so it goes along to 37. Salonen face again. Saha in. Slower ball from Saha there, but just drifted wide. Signalled by honorary umpire Parvez this morning. His partner Wakas Raja at square leg. Saha in again. And Mohan makes good contact with that one, and that's one bounce into the fence. 4 runs. Lovely shot again from Aravind. Brings the 11th to the close. 91 for the loss of 2. 9 runs from that one. Asaduzaman it is who will take the 12th, so we've got some leg spin from the residential end, and he'll be bowling first up to Nicholas Salonen. Given a life there in the previous over, moving along to 38 from 28. Mohan 33 from 27. Run rate just creeping up here to around 8.3 from the start of the season. Admittedly, we haven't had any damp conditions for the first few games, but we're looking around about 180s, 190s for teams batting first so far in the Finnish Premier League 2025, as Asaduzaman is in to Salonen. Makes good contact with that. Bowler doesn't manage to stop it, and they'll come through for an easy single. I don't think they'll look for a second. Nope, no interest in a second. As long off comes round to field that, return the ball to the bowler. Brings Mohan on to strike. A bit more air. Mohan doesn't quite time that one, but there's one bounce through extra cover. The 2 fielders out. No question of there being any catch. Didn't get enough of it, but 2 runs. Or perhaps, what am I saying? Maybe that was the intent. There we go. Just looked as though he was going to try and play an expansive shot through extra cover. One of Aravind's classical shots, but didn't quite get hold of it. Mohan down the wicket to that one. There's a bit more flight, and they'll think about coming back for a second, but decide not to. It's a good throw in from 15 Habib Khan out here at long off, as we have another flight going overhead, interrupting my commentary. Asaduzaman continuing to Salonen. Full ball just digs that one out. There's no run, and that'll be the end of the 12th. 97 for 2, just 6 off that one. So, a pretty even over by over chart here. 2, 3 and 4 kept the batters quiet. We're pretty much going along at 8s and 9s since then. It will be Tonmoy to continue from the water tower end, and Mohan it is facing. Fuller ball, just managed to dig that one out through mid wicket, and the sweepers out there, they'll just take a single. Moves Mohan along to 37. Brings Salonen back on the strike. No field changes to the previous over from Saha. It's a slower one, and that one is not going to be taken. I was going to say, couldn't quite see the distance that Salonen got on that one. Nick Salonen, not around years ago when Tonmoy Saha used to play in the national team, tends to telegraph his slower ball, which we all saw, but quite clearly Nick didn't. But fortunately for him, came in between, dropped down in between the fields. Mohan it is to continue. A bit of a hoiker, that one gets a bottom edge, and there's an easy single to short mid. And that's the 100 up at 12.3 for Empire, so 100 for the loss of 2 wickets. And right, currently exactly at 8. Slow ball again, and this time Sahanen times it better, and fielder out there at wide long off decides not to go for it, and then fumbles it, and then returns it to the skipper, to the bowler, and they'll come through for what ended up being an easy 2. I thought it was going to be a chance there as Saha delivered his second slow ball. Salonen again not reading it, but gets away with it again. 43 off 33 for Salonen this morning so far. And this time, is he going to come around for... No, again, just falls short of the fielder. Salonen top edging another one from Saha, and yet again towards wide long off, who yet again chases in vain to try and make the catch, but one bounce and into the hands. Salonen getting away with a few here. Brings Mohan back onto strike for the last ball of the 13th, and he connects well with that one, and that's going to be straight into the covers and into the fences for 4 runs to finish the over. Lovely shot from Arvind Mohan, moves them along to 107 for the loss of 2 wickets. Exactly 10 off the second over from Tonmoy Saha. Having a look at the bowling figures this morning, as Azaduzman with his first one, a nice tight over of leg spin, 6 runs only taken off it. Tonmoy unfortunate not to have anything in the wickets column, 19 runs off his 2 overs, and run rate moving up to just above 8.2 off the first 13, 1-7 for the loss of 2, just 5 extras so far. .86 partnership from 58 balls for these two, 44 the contribution from Salonen and 39 from Mohan, so going along pretty evenly. Mohan's just coming off fewer deliveries. And it'll be Azaduzman to continue from the residential end, number 97. Another ex-national team player. A little bit of sunshine here. Welcome. Very welcome to the National Cricket Ground, to the sunshine. Can warm up the commentators' box this morning as well. It's Salonen is to face. Long off fielder just walks in front of the commentary box. Didn't quite see that one. But they come through for a single. Down to long on. Brings Mohan back on strike. launch that one, but just edges it into the pads. There's no run. We've got cover sweeper out on the offside to Mohan, and deep mid wicket, deep cow corner, and long on, who now is going to field that ball, and they'll come through for a single. Coffee delivered to the commentary box. Much appreciated. Salonen is to continue. Comes down to Azaduzman, doesn't manage to make much of a contact with it, but through the keeper, and they come through for a single. Brings Mohan back on to strike. So just 3 runs off this one so far. Mohan manages to squirt that one out into, I was going to say, will they come in? Take for a second, they will. Well run. Deep mid wicket, taking his time to come round and get that one. Mohan didn't quite make full contact with it. Moves him along to 46 from 36. 1 ball remaining in the 14th. Small flight, and again he makes good contact with that. Just a single, however, as long off comes round on the 1 bounce. That brings us to the end of the 14th. 113 for 2, only 6 off that one. Good over from Asaduzzaman. These batters continue to bat neck and neck, scoring wise. See whether we'll have a change of overs again, a change of bowler again at the residential. I don't want to be. It looks like it's going to be 15. Habib Khan, I think, to continue.
Returning bowler, Habib.
It's confirmed by umpire Parvez, and it'll be Mohan to continue on strike. 47 from 37, Salonen 46 from 36. As I mentioned, they're pretty similar run rates for these 2 batters then so far. As Mohan tries to get funky, doesn't make any contact with the ball, straight through to the keeper. No run. Makes contact this time, but not much of a contact, and they'll just take a single to the short mid-wicket fielder. Was looking to get more of that one, but only managed to bottom edge it. Slight adjustments to the field for Salonen. As we have yet another jet going overhead. Deep mid-wicket out on the boundary, comes into the ring. And packed offside field. And a deep long on to Salonen facing. There's a swing of that one. Is it sure whether there's any bat on it? I don't think so. Maybe there was. Brings Mohan back on to strike. And that one's a wide. Again, fielding adjustment to Mohan. The deep mid wicket goes back out. Long on, long off. Cover fielder, and that one is hit straight towards the cover fielder, who's going to come round and drops it. He'll come back for 2. Difficult chance, but good effort. As Mohan brings his 50 up off 40 balls. Gets away with that one. Certainly a chance. And then this is the next one. So that's 50 and out for Mohan. Clean bowled by Habib Khan. .50 from 41 for Mohan this morning. A strike rate of 122. 6 fours. No sixes. And it is Mahesh Tambit, number 3, who will join national team colleague Salonen at the crease to continue. Tambe is cleaned up first ball. Stumps rearranged by Habib Khan. So we have the loss of 2 quick wickets with the score on score on 118, and Amjad Shared is who will come out to face the hat-trick ball. That was the end of the over, so he shan't be facing. It's 118 for the loss of 4 wickets. So with Salonen facing Asaduzzaman. Salonen edges that one up, and the fielder's coming around from long off, but he's not going to. I was going to say, it didn't look as though he wanted to be underneath that one, and they come through for a second. Certainly was a chance if the fielder decided to commit himself to it. Salonen again gets a full toss, and that'll dissect the 2 fielders out on the deep mid-wicket boundary. 50 for Salonen. Scratchy at times, but some nice shots in his innings so far today. 53 from 39, going on at a good rate. He'll want to consolidate from here. Well, consolidate, move on from here, should I say. Again, the run rate just scraping above 8s, so they'll be looking to get more than that. Salonen just plays that one out through the offside. And I'll think about coming back for a second. There's a bit of a shuffle and a fumble, but cover fielder just manages to keep that to 1. So Cher will come to face for the first time this morning. Asaduzzaman. 3 balls left in the 16th. And Shearer comes down nicely to that one, plays it lovely shot through the mid-wicket area, the vacant mid-wicket region, and the two fielders combine to keep that to 2. Shearer off the mark. As they lose him again, Shearer comes down to him, plays that one nicely over the bowler. A couple of bounces to long off, just an easy single. Sallon back on the strike. Last ball of the over. Going down the leg side, just hits the pad. End of the 16th. 128 for the loss of 4 wickets, so that's 10 off the over. That's a Duzerman's third. 22 for no wicket, his figures thus far. Have a look at the over by over chart again. It's not really accelerated on with that loss of wickets there just in the previous over. Pick it up again now in the 16th. A few quiet overs there in the 13th, 14th and 15th, and it'll be Habib, I think, to continue. I think this has been his last one. Khan to continue his 4th over of his spell to share. And Share makes contact with this one. And there's a fielder. Backward point out on the fence is just a 1. Slight delay in proceedings here as we have the wrong bowler on the screen. It is number 15 Habib Khan bowling his 4th over, but unfortunately we had MD Humayun Kabir then incorrectly marked on your screens. Now corrected. Share just taking that opportunity to change bats, and it'll be Habib Khan to continue to Nick Salonen. Fuller ball, well dug out by Salonen, just come through for a single, brings Share back on the strike. National team skipper playing for Empire with the shirt number 24. He's currently 5 from 5 balls. Into Share, and that one well wide. Looked like he was trying to Bowler slow on there, didn't manage to do anything else other than add an extra to the score. And he still has 3 deliveries left in this, his final over, the 17th of the innings. Full. Share just hits that one straight to long off. Humayun Kabir, I think it is, out there, who manages to cut that one off and keep it to a single. With a semi-decent throw out from just adjusting the field to Salonen. All the offside field is all out. That one through to the keeper. Salonen leaves it. I'm looking for too many dots in the last few overs, but there's 2 dots so far in this over. The last one from Khan. Salonen contacts for this one. This will go straight out to the backward point sweeper. He'll just keep that to 1. Brings us to the end of the 17th. 133 for the loss of 4 wickets, so 3 overs remaining. The Empire batters will be looking to try and get at least 30 off the last 3, I would have thought. 7.82 the run rate currently off 17.
slower this, huh? Catch it, I go.
So it's going to be 26. And Humayun Kabir kind of changing ends from where he started. Salonen tries to punch that one out. Oh, cow corner, and the fielder makes an absolute shocker of that one. Didn't read the spin. And Salonen gets 4 for what was, or what looked like a chance there, even. Number 3 it is out in cow corner. Totally misread the bounce of the ball. That'll take Salonen on to 60. Comes around the wicket. Salonen making enough contact with that, and the fielder's not going to cut it off, so there's another boundary. Kabir bowling short. And switching to round the wicket. To Salonen, but same result from the previous ball, so that's got the 18th over off in a hurry. Here for Salonen, 2 fours so far. Kabir in again, and again short. Predictably so, and same result as the previous 2 balls. Nothing but short here from Kabir. Not quite sure why. He's got any sense of bowling short like that to somebody that's in, like Salonen, 68 from 47, 3 boundaries off the first 3 balls of the 18th. Change of field, but changing of field won't help if that's the quality of the end product coming from the bowlers. And let's see what he has for the 4th one. Bowls this one a bit fuller. That's much better length, straight through the keeper. Keeper misses with the shy, and they'll come through for a quick single. 1 to the score. Sher on strike. I think he fancies some of this himself. Gets Salonen down to the non-strikers. Takes 1 to the keeper. Good effort by Sher then to steal 1, and a bye onto the score. Field changes now. We've got a long off out, long on, deep cow corner, deep cover, and swings wildly at that one. That's straight through to the fielder. Backward point just on the ring, and Share departs for 5. So first wicket to Kabir. .46 at the loss of the 5th wicket. 17.5 overs gone. Run rate just above 8 at 8.19. And it's Zan Majid who joins Nick Salonen. Left-handed bat, Majid. Another jet passes overhead. Kabir into Majid for his first ball. It's a fuller one. Pans that one around the corner, and that'll go all the way for boundary 4 for first ball. So that's the end of the 18th at 150 for the loss of 5 wickets. 17 off that last one, which is what I expected. Habib Khan bowled his 4th and last over to Majid. Just something on that, just come through a single. Umpire's just discussing here, not quite sure what, but we shall soon find out, no doubt. Nothing is the call. And Salonen back on strike, 69 from 49 so far. Full again from Khan. Just misses the stumps, misses the bat, straight through the keeper. No run. Tight here in the 19th, after Kabir had gone for 17 in the previous over. Just 2 singles off the first 3 balls of the 19th. That one Allen has picked up one bounce into the boundary fence, 4 runs, and with the change of field there was no man out at deep mid wicket, so Salonen helps himself to another boundary, moves him along to 73 from 51. Great knock him from him so far, so if he can hang around until the end and get umpire up towards a 170, 175 score, I would think his target would be for today. Fielder then moved out to the deep mid-wicket region. Salonen manages to make contact with that, and they're going to come back for a second. The boundary fielder a bit slow coming in, and the mid-wicket fielder in the ring not managing to stop that one. 158 for 5, so 8 off the first 5 balls. Looking for another boundary off the last one, I would have thought. Salonen here. And he squirts that one. Well fielded, just backward point diving to keep that to a single. That's the end of the 19th, 159 for the loss of 5. Habib Khan with good figures, 28 for the loss of 2 wickets off his 4. Belayet. Khan, it will be to bowl the last. And Salonen it would be that takes strike, having taken a single off the last ball of the 19th. Field set here with a... just adjusting the field again as I speak. Long off, out. We've got a long on, out on the rope, cow corner and cover sweeper. Salonen gets bad on that one and straight to that cover fielder who fumbles. I'm going to say shuffles, fumbles, and that means that they come back for the second. As soon as the misfield, there's no question that we're going to come for the second. Salonen making good contact with that one, straight along the ground. 78 from 54, his knock today. Slow one deceives Salonen, and that's in the air, straight down. Yep, the fielder's throw. So Salonen departs to the slower ball from Khan. Excellent knock, 78 from 54. That's 55 balls, I think, the last one included. .161 with 4 balls remaining, 78 from 55 to Salonen. Super skipper's knock, 8 fours, 2 sixes at a strike rate just shy of 142. Tricky conditions here early on today, a little bit of juice in the surface, and we have a Ashish Kumar who will come in to face third ball of the final over. Belayat Khan in. Full ball, he manages to play that one out. This time the deep cow corner fielder comes in quickly, just keeps that to a single, brings Majid back on the strike, left-hander. Adjusting of the field again going on. With this one we've got deep square leg out and adjusting the field still. So we've got a deep third man. Extra cover, deep extra cover, deep long on, deep long off. That's the field to Majid is in. And that's wide. Another one on the score. Will be re-bowled. Signalled by umpire Wakas Raja. Moves him along to 163 with still 3 deliveries to come. Majid can hit a long ball, so that's certainly what he's going to be looking for here. And doesn't make any contact. This time it's within the tram lines. No run. Straight through the keeper. Clearly Belayat Khan trying to push the wide line, not give anything straight at the batter. Majid in. And he ends that one, but it looks like he's comes down the field, doesn't manage to take it. The dive, and they'll come back for a third, I think, there. Yeah, 3 runs. I was watching the fielder, not the batters. Number 18 it is. Majid comes back for the third and makes it. So 1 delivery remaining. 170 was what I reckoned was par a few overs ago. Boundary off the last, and they'll achieve that. If not, probably say subpar total. As Belayat Khan into Avashesh Kumar, who hits that one straight at the cover fielder, who misses the ball, and they'll come back for a 2. An easy 2 as the long off fielder comes round to clean up, and that'll close the innings with a misfield in the covers. 168 for 6. 169 the target for Bengal Tigers Thundercats to chase down. 8.4 and over the run rate. 9 extras from the Thundercat bowlers. Standout figures really: 2 wickets for 29 Humayun Kabir, 2 for 23 for Belayat Khan, and 2 for 28 from Habib Khan. Wickets shared amongst those 3. We'll take an innings break, and as the blue sky comes over, do join us again for the exciting second innings of this Finnish Premier League game. Empire Lions.
Innings break now. We'll be back for the second innings. 169 being the target for the Thundercats. Have a nice break.
Welcome back to viewers to the National Cricket Ground here in Kerava. Slight cloud cover still, but nice bit of sunshine. And it'll be number 24, Amjad Sher, to open the bowling from the water tower end. And it's Habib Khan, I think it is, that's facing. Stabs that one out to Salonen at gully. So target 169 off 20 overs at just over 8.5. Sher to continue. Habib Khan launches that one, and four. Here's the signal. Sher just straying a little bit too full. Sharon again. Beats the man. Straight through to the keeper, O'Brien. Bottom edge from Khan there, beats the keeper, and it's Raz Mohammed that comes around to sweep, and with a horrible throw, ball all along the ground. I know if I was bowling, I certainly wouldn't be happy for seeing the fielder lob the ball in, so it's all along the grass, but anyway, those were the days. Sher in again. Full of ball. Right swipe of that one, and just over the head of Raz Mohammed. He'll cut it off, and they'll come back for a second. Top edge, perhaps a sharper fielder would have a chance of taking that one. Flat-footed Raz Mohammed then at third man just on the ring. Didn't really move, anticipate where the ball was going. Sher in again. Leaves that one, that's 8 from the first. Second over from the residential end, number 8, Raz Mohammed will be bowling it. Right arm over, medium pace. Another bowler from the Finnish Bears national squad, and it'll be Shahid Alam that will face his ball, first ball of the innings, having seen Habib Khan take all 6 of Sher's first over. Mohammed in, full and straight in the slot, dispatch for 6. There we go. There's Mohammed putting one in the slot and pretty much getting what it deserved. 2020 cricket these days, that's the way it goes. It's, ball's there to be hit, invariably is. And skipper Salonen adjusting the field immediately after that one, putting himself to a long off just in front of the commentary box here at the Kerava National Ground. Another fielder out at long on, so we've got 2 straight fielders. So Raz Mohammed somewhat telegraphs slow ball. Second up, and there's a fine edge just to backward a square, and they come through for an easy single, bringing Habib Khan back on the strike. Habib Khan normally plays his cricket in Estonia. All the documentation, NOC's in order, and he's now playing for the Thundercats. Yeah, and he edges that one. Sorry, he hits that one straight up in the air, but there's no man underneath it. Gets away with that one. Wild swipe and a bit of a top edge, it just comes down in the vacant mid-off area, or where mid-off would have been if it had been mid-off on the ring, as it was. Salonen had just moved himself previous ball to a wide long off position, so there was nobody there. Coming down safely, brings Alam back on a strike. And not sure whether it was just change of mind as to what shot was going to play there, but no shot in the end. No shot of any authority, just dabbed out to the cover fielder. No run. Raz Mohammed again. Slightly short of length and a swipe at that one, and there's another 4. Thundercats taking advantage of the power play here at the moment. Releasing the arms just to try and get anything enough of bat on ball to past the cover fielder, in this case just on the ring. Just with this power play and 2 fielders out, and making the most of this at the moment. Thundercats moves them along to 20 with 1 ball left in the second over. And there we go. Salonen just standing in front of me, so I didn't quite see that, but you did. Stumps rearranged. So Alam goes for 11 from 5. Raz Mohammed picks up his first wicket of the day with the last ball of the first. That'll be for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of the second. Which brings Mohiuddin Al-Belal, the fall of the first wicket, in at number 3. Share looks like continuing from the water tower end, and it'll be Habib Khan that will continue to face him. Share taken for a couple of boundaries in the first. These two having played against each other in the ICC T20 Men's World Cup regional qualifiers in Guernsey last August, where Share was skippering the Finnish side, and Habib Khan just plays that one out to Salonen at backward point, no run. Just missing the stumps with that attempted guide. Field set with well, finishing second over the same field, so we've got long on, long off. The two fielders out for Share. Everyone else in the ring for the power play. He makes good contact with this one. Is the fielder going to get under it? No, it lands just short of long off fielder coming round to what was a wide extra cover position where the ball actually landed. Number 7 will face for the first time Mohidin Al-Bilal, Max, as we have on his shirt. So Max will face the fourth ball of Share's second over. From the residential end with a bit of sunshine here. Lovely to see. Swing and a miss. Straight through to keeper O'Brien. No run. Par score currently 18, so the few runs ahead of the required rate at the moment here as Share continues. At the bottom edge on that. It's Salonen out there, I think, at backward point. Fields and no run. All sorts of action going on this summer. We've got internationals for all three of our national squads, the men, women and our junior bears under 15s. We'll be playing against Switzerland next weekend. Share in again. This one just dabbed down again into the cover region, and there's no run as the fielder comes around. I think that's Mohan. End of the over. 21. So just one off that over. 21 for the loss of 1 wicket. So skipper bringing himself on. 42, Nick Salonen, bowl from the residential end. Right arm over, normally just coming back from a bit of a knee injury. We haven't seen him bowling too much over the winter as a result. But, let's see how he goes here. Normally a nice bustling pace. Just above regular medium. When he's fit. So let's see how he goes today. So anyway, we have 21 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of the third. Umpire 17 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 3 overs were. Salonen coming really off a shorter run. Straight through the keeper. It's Habib Khan it is, who is currently facing. This one is too full on the legs of Habib Khan, and he puts that one away through the vacant mid-wicket area for 4. Nice shot. Somewhat feeding him there though, with that one. Wristy little flick was all that was needed, and enough on it, and it was 4 pretty much as soon as it left the bat. Salonen again. Full of ball. And there we go. Dive from Collins, who stops the ball. Clearly what the Bengal Tiger fielders then didn't manage to do in the first innings, and there's no run. There's Collins rolling back the years. Habib Khan again now takes the next one. It looks like that's going to go for 4. Will he know it? No, he will reach it. Feels he manages to cut it off just inside the boundary and just take 2. Avashish Kumar, I think it is, out there at mid wicket doing the chasing. So .4.2 so far for this over from Salonen, his first one of the day, and the 4th in the power play of 6. And in the slot, I'm just about to say, enough elevation on it to go straight to Amjad Sher, who is at long on and takes a nice catch. So Habib Khan it is who departs, 16 runs from 15 balls. National team skipper Amjad Sher taking the catch, national team vice captain doing the bowling. And that's the fall of the second wicket, 27 the score currently, which means 142 remains to score from 16 overs and 1 ball at a run rate of 8.8 runs per over. One ball left in the 4th. With the wicket, Salonen adjusting his field, has just put the 3rd man fielder out. Which is long on up to mid on. And long off, Raz Mohammed out here on the long off boundary. Those are the 2 fielders out for this last ball of the 4th. And that one is just dubbed down into the point region. Straight back to the keeper, no run. 27 for 2 at the end of the 4th. So 142 required from the remaining 16 overs. Run rate going along similar to what, just ahead of what the Empire batters were at the end of the 4th. 21 for the loss of the same 2 wickets, so 6 runs ahead on the over by over comparison. And it'll be, Sher will continue with his 3rd. Bowling to Mohiuddin Max Bilal, who's yet to get off the mark from 3 deliveries. And this one then straight to Salonen at, I'd say that's a backward point, or would you say wide gully? Anyway, nice catch. And Max Bilal departs without troubling the scorers. So pressure on here. And the Thundercats losing a couple of quick wickets. Thundercats Tonmoy Kumar Saha it is who shall come in at 5. Pressure situation now with basically having lost the previous batter without scoring. We've got 3 batters in the scorecard without a run. Baizid Islam Arif, the skipper, out there having just faced the 1 ball. The last one of the previous over. yet to get off the mark, and new batter Tonmoy Saha. So 27 for 3. Empire applying pressure here. Bengal Tigers batters will need to consolidate somewhat from this position if they're going to get nearer to this total. 142 still needed. Sharing again. And Saha just stabs that one down where Salonen is in the gully region. No run. It's the adjustment of the field. Antiram number 55 being moved round to, oh, he's now deep fine leg. I was just about to say on the ring, but he's now come out outside the ring and he's moving wider. So now, yeah, still I call that deep fine leg out here on the boundary just in front of the commentary box. Share in again. And Saha plays and misses straight through the keeper. 58 O'Brien. No run. Second fielder out is, yeah, third man. So they've got a third man and a deep fine leg as the two fielders out for the 5th over. Penultimate over of the power play. Wicket and 2 dots, so from Share so far, not giving anything away here. And again, Saha makes good contact with that, but excellent fielding by Avashish Kumar in the ring. Just stops the ball from getting any further, doesn't manage to take it cleanly, and they come through for a single. Saha off the mark, and that brings skipper Bazid Arif to face. That's 2 balls from Share in, and that one is played nicely through the cover region. They'll set off in chase, but they'll cut it off just short of the boundary, but they'll come back for an easy 2. Nicely played in the gap between the 2 cover fielders, or 2 offside fielders, should I say. Moves the score along to 30 for the loss of 3, with 1 ball left in the 5th from Share, who's in. Fuller, and he manages to guide that one again past the cover fielder. The extra cover fielder Mohan comes round just for the single. End of the over, end of the 5th, 31 for the loss of 3. At the end of the 5th, Empire were 29 for the loss of 2, so a couple of runs ahead at this stage on the old worm chart. Still too early to call at the moment, but these 2 batters will definitely need to have to do some work to keep the run scoring, keep the runs turning over, the scoreboard turning over even. Salonen is going to take another one, just adjusting to his field. That's the last over of the power play. Long on, long off. Amjad Sher and Raz Mohammed it is, the 2 fielders. Salonen in again. And that one's hit just to the left hand of the point fielder. They'll come through for an easy single. It's bringing Tonmoy Saha on strike, taking guard. To umpire Wakas Raja here at the residential end. Salonen is to continue his 2nd over, the last over of the power play. It's a full ball down the leg side. Wide is the signal. Salonen looking for a Yorker, just straying in line. Similar ball, the previous one, just gets a pad on it this time, and O'Brien doesn't manage to cut it off behind the stumps. Come through for 2 leg byes. No change to the field. Still long on, long off out. Salonen in again off his shorter run. Ooh, beats the batter there. Thought about leaving it. Played a shot straight through the keeper. Nice ball from Salonen. There's no run scored. Saha it is who's continued facing. Salonen again. The ball manages to get bad on this one, and that's going to fly away. I think, yep, it does. Slight downhill to the offside, the right-handed bat at the Kerava National Cricket Ground. As soon as that passed above the cover fielder on the ring, there was no question that was going to go all the way to the boundary. Nicely struck by Tomo Saha. 4 runs. Moves the score along to 39 for 3. Saha just dabs this one down. Quite clearly they decided they were going to go for a quick single. Collins was the fielder that came or was nearest to the ball. There was no way he was going to cut off the single though. Well backed up by Bayezid. So there's an easy single at the end of the day, just a drop and run. Salonen coming in for the last ball of the power play. To captain Bayezid, who plays that one out to mid-wicket. Avashesh Kumar. 41 for the loss of 3 at the end of the power play. 10 off that one. It's a good over then for Bengal Tigers. 36 for 2 were Empire at the end of the power play. So 5 runs ahead currently, the Thundercats. 41 for the loss of 3 wickets, so just the 1 wicket more. So target is 128 runs away in 14 overs. Raz Mohammed it is, it's taking the 7th, having change ends. Now bowling from the road end or water tower end, whichever we want to refer to it as this year. And he's bowling to Bayezid, number 11. And there's just nurdles that one around the corner. There's no fielder down here at fine leg, so it's O'Brien that's going to come and chase that one. Take an easy 2. So Raz Mohammed is continuing, and change of mind I think is probably what I'd refer to that one as, from skipper Bayezid Arif. Decides not to play any shot. That's 43 for 3 off 6.3. There's Raz Mohammed in to continue. Fuller one which is just played out along the ground all the way to the long on fielder, just a single. That one straight. Played in a miss. No contact with the stumps. And O'Brien gathers cleanly, so there's no run. As Mohammed in. Full ball again, this time swing and a miss from Tonmoy Saha. Stumps are rearranged. That's a wicket to finish the 7th. 44 for 4. And with the 7th being a positive over for Empire in their innings, take 11 off it, then just 3 off this one, so 44 for the loss of 4 wickets as the Bengal Tiger batters fall behind the Empire equivalent total in the first innings for the first time. So Tonmoy Saha departs. 6 from 9 for him. MD Belayat Khan, number 98. It is who shall come out at number 6 for the Bengal Tigers. That was the end of the over. Mahesh Tambe it is who shall take the 8th. So it's Arif who shall be facing first over from Tambe this morning, bowling from the residential end. In what is now nice sunshine. Welcome. Welcome sunshine. I would say that. It was a bit chilly this morning. Chilly in the box, chilly outside of the box, but it's nice to have things warm up a little bit here. Expecting sort of 16, 17 degrees I think this afternoon for the next match. As Tambe's in, right arm over. Ball's nice and full. Straight back at him. No run. Three matches in all from the Finnish Premier League to be played here at the Kirava National Ground today. This is the first of 3. So an exciting day full of action ahead of us. As Tambe full again. Bayezid Arif this time just managing to squeeze it out. Past the bowler. Through the vacant short mid-on area, and they've taken an easy single. Which brings Belayat Khan on to strike for the first time this morning. In one of those situations where he knows he's going to start to have to go for it. Collins again fielding well at mid-wicket. Nice dive, cutting off the ball going anywhere near the boundary, just keeps them to a single. Brings skipper Arif back on to strike Tambe in. From the ball, similar end result as Arif's previous delivery faced. Single past the bowler. Not too much in the way of field changes now after the power play. We've got a sweeper out on the cover boundary. There's a swivel pull there, and there's no man out. Cow corner, it's a 4. Straight into the boundary fence. Lovely shot. Controlled pull through mid-wicket for 4. So Tambe continues, last ball of the 8th. And that one is just defended back to the bowler. Finishes the over with 51 the score, 51 for the loss of 4 wickets. At the end of the 8th, equivalent umpire was 60 for the loss of 2. Just consolidating the partnership at the time in the first innings. Salonen and Mohan, the 2 main run scorers from the umpiring. So these 2 will have to do a similar job if the Thundercats are going to get near the target. 118 required off 12. The run rate creeping up just below 10. And when he wants to get above 10s, then starts to be more difficult, especially with the loss of wickets for the batters to chase. That's what we've seen generally. But Early's point here still in the season. Adjustments again to the field. What do we have? Mid-wicket. Bazid then pumps that one out to long off for a single. I'll come through for an easy one. So we've got a backward square leg out on the ring, deep mid-wicket. We've got a cow corner, we've got a long on and a long off as the 5 fielders out, as Raz Mohammed is in. Balls a fuller ball, and that will find one of the fielders out. Looks like it's Amjad Sher, I think, out there at cow corner. Comes round nicely, cut that one, cut the boundary off. There's just 2. Fields the ball in front of the covers. Out there on the downhill, deep mid-wicket cow corner boundary. As Belayat Khan will continue. Plays that one nicely through the offside. It just dissects the 2 fielders in the covers. For another 2. So 9 from 5 here for Belayat Khan. Good start to his innings. Full ball from Raz Mohammed. Can't manage to get enough bat on that one to clear the fielder at extra cover, and they come through for it again, an easy 2. Good runs accumulation here. 4 consecutive 2s. There's Raz Mohammed in again. Just straight a ball, plays this one back straight to the bowler, no run. Last ball of this over. Yes. Decided to go for a swipe on that one. Does the fielder get under it? No, he doesn't. The ball comes down in between the fielders. Gets away with that one. 59 for the loss of 4 at the end of the 9th. Tambe it is who continues. And that's straight. Oh, there's a mix-up. And will they? No, they won't make the ground. Bails are off. And chose the wrong field to go to. Nathan Collins doing a good collection and passing underarm to the keeper. A run out, exactly not what was required for Bengal Tigers here in this situation. Just managing to get the runs turning over nicely. And it's Belayat Khan who is the run scorer, or the recent run scorer, 12 off 10 who's run out. So a critical 5th wicket falls in the 10th over, which as we're relatively early in the season, not all that much match history to fall back on. What sort of a tail the Bengal Tigers have. Number 50, Rohit Paul it is, who will come in at 7 to join skipper Baizid Arif. As Tambe it is to continue from the residential end here in the 10th. Falling behind the rate here, the Bengal Tigers batters. As Baizid just plays that one straight back. Sorry, Paul it is that plays that one straight back to the bowler. Mohan and Salanen were at this point in the first innings scoring runs at a rate, and the loss of wickets has limited quite clearly the way Bengal Tigers are approaching this total. Tambe bowling straight and full. There's no run again. Straight out to Salanen at extra cover. 4 dots, including that wicket from Tambe that so far in this over. As the run rate creeps up above 10.5, Tambe in. That wraps him on the pads. No interest from the umpire, they'll just take a single leg by. Wakas Raja umpire at the non-striker's end. Not interested in that appeal. And that one is swallowed out in the deep. I'm just trying to see who was on the end of that. Excellent catch. Hassan Majid it is. Takes that catch out on the deep mid-wicket boundary. Lovely bit of fielding. And that's 6 down. 60 for 6. Only the one leg by off that over, so a double wicket maiden for Tambe, then really putting the pressure on here. As if it was that Bengal Tigers were ahead of the rate at the end of the power play, then the wheels have somewhat come off since then. 60 for 6 at the end of 10. 82 for 2, Bengal Tigers. So the halfway stage, 109 now required off the remaining 10 overs with 6 wicket down. You're going to say that Bengal Tigers are going to struggle from here. Almost 11 and over needed, with just 4 wickets remaining. Mantiram it is, coming in from the water tower end, and that one is just chopped almost onto the stumps. First ball of Mantiram's spell. It's Rohit Paul, number 50, facing. Just a single, and again the collapse here in the middle of the Bengal Tigers innings has got. That's a nice looking shot. It's, the fielder is out there, but it just take that on with one bounce. Good arm. I think that's Mohan out there on the extra cover boundary. They'll come back for a second. Nice shot from Paul. Straight bat over extra cover. Classically played. And again, just guys that one around the corner. As Raz Mohammed it is, it's at backward square, just on the ring. It'll be an easy single. Bringing new batter. MD Afsal Hussain, I think it is, the full name. Number 70. It's Mantaram in. Just short of a length, but new batter doesn't do it. Decides to do nothing with that one. I was expecting him to pull that over deep square and into the stands for a 6, but he decides not to. Dot in the scorecard. So 3 dots so far from 5 from Mantaram this over. I'm pleased with his start. In again. Again, similar delivery. Just dabbed out to Salonen at short backward point, and that's the end of the over. Just 3 from it, 63 for the loss of 6 wickets. Falling further behind. Empire score 91 at the end of the 11th for the loss of 2 wickets. Empire were 63 for the loss of 6. Bengal Tigers now are. So chases on here. Pressure situation for these batters. Field set with a long on, long off. As Tambe's in. And that one is played again. Classically through the covers. Nice shot. It's Avashesh Kumar out here on the cover boundary. Comes round to return the ball to the bowler. They'll come through for an easy 2. We've got a fine third man on the ring. We've got a deep mid wicket out. Long on, long off. Yes. Paul plays that one nicely back to Salonen, extra cover fielder. No run. Just adjusting the field on the offside. Finer third man coming wider. Avashesh Kumar remains on the cover boundary. Sweeper. In again. Paul just playing that one with a straight bat. Straight back to the bowler.
Scoreboard is still the same.
Tambe's in, full of ball, and this one is hit straight towards long off. Just one bounce into the hands of Raz Mohammed and through for a single. Tambe in, continuing from the residential end, a short of length. That was guided down to the man out there at deep third man. Just a single above the keeper with the return throw. Brings number 50 Rohit Paul back on to strike. Tambe to continue. Full of ball, and that one is just played straight back to the bowler. That's the end of the 12th, just the 4 from it. 67 for the loss of 6. .102 now required off 8. The run rate creeping up towards 13. 12.75 at the current moment. 97 for 2 Empire were at the end of the 12th. So just falling behind the rate here. They need to have some sort of a spectacular partnership here in the next few overs to get anywhere near the Empire score. 8 overs remaining. It's Mantram will continue from the road end, water tower end. Number 70, Afsal Hussain it is, who's facing O'Brien up to the stumps. Mantaram just floats that one, and there's wide is the call. I thought there's a bit of pad on that one, but it must have been O'Brien's pad. Mantram continues in, and it's a volley ball, and it's in the slot. There's a man out there, but just one bounce. It's Share that gathers it just in front of the pitch covers, then outside of the boundary there at deep mid wicket. Just an adjustment of the pads going on here for Paul. It's like breaking proceedings. 69 for the loss of 6. That's 100 still required. Exactly 100 from 7 overs and 5 balls. Run rate just shy of 13 required. So you've got to say that with 6 down, it's probably a partnership that's needed here from these two. Mantaram, probably the lesser experienced of all of the seamers in this team, so if anything's going to happen, I think it's around about now for Bengal Tigers. Just a single, guided off the hip from Paul, and come through for an easy one. But Mantaram has only gone for 5 runs so far off 6 runs off 8 legal deliveries, so nothing wrong with those figures thus far. He's in again, just a tad short, but the batsman decides to. Excellent fielding from Salonen, diving and straight into the keeper. They managed to make the single, however. Good running, good fielding, all good all round. I was about to say it was on a just back of a length with the higher order batter there, maybe would just pull that one through mid wicket, but in this case it was just dabbed down and they came through for a single. It's Paul it is to continue to face. 8 from 13 thus far for him. Mantaram is in. Just guides that one down too. Third man on the ring. Again another single. They need more than singles at the moment, so interesting tactic. They're going to have to get on with it here. anytime soon. This one dabbed out through the covers, which will be fielded by Mohan there out at extra cover, just a single again, and that'll finish the 13th. The score on 73. Beg your pardon. Another one still to come. I thought that was the last one of the over. One ball remaining. And Dramin. And bottom edges that into the turf. No run. So still 73, fortunately for me. 6 runs off the over. 13 gone. 73 for 6. Which means, again, comparing to the first innings, Empire 107 for 2 at the end of the 13th. So quite significantly behind the rate. And there we have the worm for you. And there'll be a change of bowling. Spin into the attack. Avashish Kumar, leg spinner, will take the 14th. 14th over from the residential end. Another developing player that's managed to get himself into the Finnish national squad over the winter. Currently working with Supercell. Full ball played out neatly through the long on area. Share it is that comes around to sweep for that, just a single. It's Kumar in. Wide arm delivery, that one's over pitch full and dispatched. The fielder's Majid, I think, out there, who doesn't manage to cut that one off. And there's 4 runs. Just straying with his length there, Kumar. Single taken as Kumar is continue. Oh, there's a good length. I think a bit of wood on that probably saved him there. And this one is well struck. It looks like, yeah, it will cover. Sorry, go over the fielder at cow corner, straight into the boundary fence for 6. Nicely picked up by Hussain for a much needed boundary for the Bengal Tiger Thundercats. Last ball of the over for Kumar. There's a slightly quicker, straight back to him, and there's no run. 85 for the loss of 6 at the end of the 14th. So that boundary helping somewhat, but not really sufficiently, seeing that it's 84 now required off the remaining 6 overs, 14 and over. Sun shining, lovely afternoon or late morning, as that one is not contacted well enough to find the fielder out there. That's Share at the cow corner boundary, just a single. Kumar deep mid wicket, and we have backward point out on the rope and long on, and a wide extra cover right out on the boundary. Those are the outfielders currently for Empire. Mantaram in. There's a wild sweep at that one, doesn't make contact. Well, not the contact that he was looking for, let's say it that way. No run. Fuller ball, swing and a miss, the batter. Come through for the single. It's Paul that continues to face Mantaram is in. It's a Fuller ball. Thick edge on that one. And there's nobody out on the third man boundary. It's Stalin himself, skipper, collects that one. Good throw into the keeper's gloves. They take two. Can't help but think that the Empire skipper's manages to squeeze in 3 extra overs from Mantaram here. They haven't really gone for too many. This one played back over the bowler. It's Mohan out there that comes round to field that one, just a single. Which brings Hossain back on strike. Mantaram is in. Think about where he wants to hit that one. He hits it straight to the fielder, Nathan Collins, I think it is, at their cover, and that's no run. End of the over. Just 14 off his 3 so far for Mantaram. 90 for the loss of 6 at the end of the 15th. So going at a run rate of 6. 79 required from the remaining 5 overs at a requirement of just shy of 16 runs per over. So there's going to need to be fireworks here for the last 5. Bengal Tigers don't get anywhere near the target. 90 for 6 after 15. Empire 118 for 4. So 28 runs ahead at the end of the 15th currently. Like for like. Just looking at the bowling figures. Other than Kumar's 1 over, then the bowler's pretty much gone for only 4s and 5s, 6s and over on average. It's Kumar it is to continue. He'll be bowling to Rohit Paul, number 50. Long on, long off, cow corner out, deep mid wicket. This one is hit straight towards long gone, and it's clears him. I'm quite sure from the commentary box here with the signal. No, it is a 6. Yeah, I was going to say it looked like it was going to go for 6, but only just out of view of the commentary box in this angle. Well struck. Looked for a second that it was going to go straight down the long on fielder's throat, but didn't. This one is top edged. No, bit of a fumble in the field. And with just a single score off that one. There's a swing and a miss. Attempting to clear the cow corner fielders, doesn't make any contact, no run. Kumar continues a couple of steps. It's a fuller ball, and that one's nudged out. Tambe it is that comes in off the cow corner boundary just to keep it to a 1. As Paul moves along to 25 now off 22. Keeps that one out, not quite sure he knew where it was, but anyway, squirts out to backward square leg fielder just for a single. So 1 ball left off Kumar's second over. It's a fuller one, and this time dissects the 2 fielders for a lovely 4. Cher and Tambed is out there. Cow corner and long on. Managed to pierce the 2 of them almost exactly between them. So that's 103 for the loss of 6. The end of the 16th. Cher it is who's coming for his 4th and final over for the 17th. Try and squeeze a tight one in here, I think, just to make sure of this one. There's 66 now required off the last 4 for Bengal Tigers. It's creeping up almost 17 and over at this moment. Going to see some fireworks from these 2 batters if we're going to get nearer the score. Cher is in. It's back of a length, and the fielder should cut it off, but doesn't. A bit slow reacting to that one, and it goes over the boundary for 4. So let's see what sort of fireworks they can put together here. They need to be dealing in boundaries most of the time for here on in if they're going to make the target. 169. 61 away with 3 overs and 4 balls remaining as Cher's in. Slices the batter in 2 there. He's O'Brien a bit of a fumble, but manages to take it in the end, and there'll be no run. No run again. Cher fields off his own bowling. Score remains on 108 for the loss of 6 wickets. Cher's into Hussain. Comes down the wicket. edges that one. But, O'Brien it is, the keeper, will collect just for the single. 109 for the loss of 6. One ball remaining in the 17th. It's Paul with 26 from 24, Hossein from 22 from 20. Good otherwise, except chasing quite a few more. Share in for his last ball of the innings. And nicely played through the extra cover. And there's a sweeper out there. Mohan, I think it is, just gets that one back in for a single. So Share will finish with 4 overs, 1 for 19. His figures for today: 110 for the loss of 6 at the end of the 17th. 133 for the loss of 4 Empire were. So 59 required off the last 3 overs, just shy of 20 runs and over. As drinks and lids and all sorts of things are being exchanged after the 17th completion of the 17th over. Paul 27 from 25, Hossein 22 from 20. Looks like the skipper's going to bring himself back on for what will be his 3rd over. Yep, Salonen, it is, who's in. Fallen straight, inside edge, I think, onto the pad. They come through for a single. 1-1-1 for 6. No, I'm not standing on one leg, just in case you were wondering. It'll be Hussain to face Fuller again from Salonen. Little nick on that one, straight through to O'Brien. That'll be the fall of the 7th. With the score on 1-1-1. Salonen picks up his 2nd wicket. So Humayun Kabir is in at 9, joining Rohit Paul, who's currently on 28 from 26. He's kind of thinking he's going to be the man to have to do something special to get the Bengal Tigers close to this total. Salonen is in, so the new batter just guides that one sensibly down to backward point. Mohan, I think it is. The fielding there just takes clearly the single. So 57 from 2.5 overs. 23 and over. 4s and 6s here on in is what's required. Salonen full. He sliced that one away, and there's a 4 at least. Backward at point, in between the 2 fielders on the ring. Paul moves on to 32 from 27. Got a long on, long off still out here, and then deep cow corner, and point fielder. And it's good contact with that one, straight into the netting for 6. Lovely shot from Paul. Delivered there for that shot by Salonen, I have to say, but still well put away. Paul now moves on to 38 from 28. Good little innings here. All falling on him to get the Bengal Tigers anywhere near this total. Just struggling to find the ball at the moment. Just outside of the boundary fence into the netting. Where it went. 3 Empire players. There we go. Found it. I hope that's the one that they found. Pass that one back to the umpire for have a look. Which he doesn't. Or does he? He does. Looks like the right ball that they found in the outside the fence. So Salonen will continue with that one. And just played into the vacant mid-wicket area, and they'll come back for 2. Salonen having to field himself with the deep cow corner fielder, the nearest man to that one. Come through for a quick 2. Well run. 124 for 7 at the end of the 18th. Meaning 169, the target 45 required off the last 2, 22.5. Per over, it'll be Mahesh Tambe that's going to take the 19th. The last over from the water tower end. So Tambe's in to Kabir, the new batter. Plays that one out backward of point, and the sweep will come round. Just keep that one to 2. 126 for 7. 2 ball won't do it from here, so we're going to have to get more than that. Tambe's in. It's full ball, and that one's sliced straight to Nick Salonen, just on the ring. Well taken. And that's the 8th wicket down. Second one for Tambe today. Nice grab by the skipper, Nick Salonen. They're just at backward point. And that will bring in Mahidi Hassan Rifat, number 21, on his back. The next batter in at 10. A tall order here now for him and his set partner, Rohit Paul, number 50, 40 runs from 29 balls. Beginning the score of the Bengal Tigers innings then so far. .43 runs needed from the last 10 deliveries here for the Bengal Tigers. Just shy of 26 and over. Basically Rifat's going to go from ball 1 here, and then get himself down the other end and hope that his partner can pepper the boundary. Tambe bowls that one full. Batter doesn't make any contact, straight through the keeper. Dot ball. Not what the Bengal Tigers need right now. Just get bad on it, really. No contact, however. There'll be a dot on the score card. Tambe's in again. Similar full delivery, same result. Another dot. Somehow the batter needs to just move around the crease and get something on that one. You can't help but feel, but he doesn't. Tambe's in again. This time, full slower delivery. Out to the deep third man fielder, there's just a single. Paul on strike. There's only one thing he's going to be going for here. Has to hit a boundary to give them any chance of scoring off the last over of the innings. Tambe's in. Full and missed by the batter straight through the keeper, which means at the end of the 19th they're no longer in range of pulling off a victory here today, unless we see an extraordinary final over. It's 42 required off it, and it'll be Rifat, the new batter, who will face it. Let's see who's going to bowl it. Looks like skipper's going to bring himself on. Yep, Salonen is going to take the last one, his last, his fourth as well. So just falling away here the second half of the innings. The Bengal Tigers 127 for the loss of 8. 8 wickets. Salonen in. Just nurdles that one out to point fielder Mohan just for a single. His batting partner Rohit Paul 40 from 30 on to strike. So 5 balls remaining of this match. No question that Empire will be the winner here today. Let's see how close they're going to get. Misses that one, but so does the keeper. Straight through everybody. Four signals, must have been something on it. There we go, didn't see that from here. Thought it just went through him. But, umpire signals 4 runs, so there must have been some ban on there. 44 from 31 for Paul. Let's see if he can bring up his 50 with a maximum. Salonen's in. Short of a length. Top edges it, and I was going to say straight to the fielder. No, doesn't get under. Just a single. Moves him along to 45, and the score along to 133 for 8, with 3 balls remaining of this innings. For Empire to record their second consecutive win of the season. And Salonen is in. Full ball straight through the keeper, who misses the stumps with the run-out attempt. At the striker's end. And they'll come through for a bye. Pretty sure it was a bite. I don't think there's any signal from the umpire. It's gone down as a run, but correct that one later perhaps. Salonen continue, just adjusting the field for the final couple of deliveries. He's in, short of a length, and that one again is straight up. Is the fielder going to get underneath it? No, he won't. That's the one, and there'll be a simple, or there would have been a simple run out if the keeper had managed to catch the ball, which he doesn't manage to do. Unfortunately for Jordan O'Brien, but, as it is, Paul will come through for second run to take him to 47. Chance here of getting a 50 off the last ball of the innings. Fielded well enough by Collins, but fumbled by O'Brien politely. And Salonen's in with the shorter one, and he does bring up his 50 to close out the innings, close out the match. 51 off 34. A little knock by Paul at the end, but 140 is where the innings closes for the loss of 8 wickets, meaning an Empire victory by 28 runs. 28 runs. Second match of the day will be Tampere umpires against the Bengal Tiger Thundercats, who will be out for the second game of the day. Just have a quick match summary. Empire Lions scored 168 for the loss of 6 wickets off their 20 overs. Thundercats in reply 140 for the loss of 8 wickets. So that's an Empire win by 28 runs. And We shall see you again for the second match of the day, starting at 2 p.m. local time, which is approximately 42 minutes from now. Hope to see you again online or down here at the Caravan National Cricket Ground. Lovely afternoon for cricket today. Thanks for joining us for this match. We'll see you again shortly.
At the innings break, 28 runs. Victory for Empire. We have the Thundercats. Schedule
not even sure what I'm going to ask.
Who's first?
I don't know. Or should we take loose?
Whatever.
Oh, no,
Doesn't matter.
Both in the mix, so don't
Okay.
further away. Just let me get everyone up. Good to go, Gate. Joining us live for a post-match interview with the two skippers from the Empire Lions, Bengal Tigers, Thundercats match today, which Empire won by 28 runs. First captaincy of the season for Nick Salonen. A few words on your performance today as a team.
Yeah, so I mean, chose to bat first, as I said, to carry on from how we left it off last in our previous match, and I think the batters did their jobs. Myself and Mac had a solid partnership in the middle, really took it deep, and set up the way to finish. And 170 is or 168 or whatever it was is always a good score out here. Tough to chase if you get dot balls early on. Solid fielding, discipline, did a super good job. Last over, we kind of, I think, took our foot off the gas a bit, but the game was already done by then. And bowling, guys stepped up. Mantiram playing his first Premier League game, did a superb job. Just made it tough to play. Avashesh also coming in after a while, doing a good job and holding to our catches. So I think we did the basics right. We always elements to improve on, but yeah, we did the basics right and came out on top. So happy with the way the boys played together. Great vibes, and yeah, go till next time. All good.
Simple, the skipping.
Simple. Yeah, I was a little nervous coming up front. It's been a while since the last time, but you know, got a lot of good fellas in the team who stuck their hands up. Amjad, Colo, Jordan, everyone helped. Made it very easy.
Good. Over to you, Bazid. A few comments on the losing skipper today?
Yeah, we lost the game, but I think we started very well in the taking 2 wickets in the power play, and I think
they were only 36 off the first 6 overs. It was a good, strong power play start for you guys.
Yeah, and of course after that Nick and Mohan played an excellent partnership, and then took the game to the deep, and we kind of lost the way. And when batting comes, and we kind of lose the game there, lose many wickets in the beginning.
A couple of quick wickets there,
Yeah.
just after the power play, wasn't it?
But having saying that, Rohit played excellent knock in the end, and excellent 50 for him, and it's a good start for him. And hopefully,
He player for you? I've not seen him before.
he played before, but this season he's available for whole season. So hopefully he will carry on and give a good start later on as well. That's all. But congratulations to Empire and excellent game.
Thanks, Jen. Thank you. And we'll join us again here at 2 o'clock for the second match at the Kerava National Cricket Ground, the Finnish Premier League. Thanks, gentlemen.